In this video, we are going to discuss about definite integral of modulus function. I also give you a important technique to get the answer of modulus of linear function without integration within a second. To evaluate definite integral of modulus function, we must have knowledge on definition of modulus function and the properties of definite integral, that is a to b f of x dx is equal to a to c f of x dx plus c to b f x dx, where a less than c less than b. From the definition of modulus function, we know that modulus of x is equal to x when x greater than equal to 0 minus x when x less than 0. So we can break the modulus function into different interval when the function is positive and when the function is negative. It depends upon the value present under modulus. If we take this is equal to 0, then the function break into these two intervals. Similarly, if we take modulus of x minus 1, then this is equal to x minus 1 when x minus 1 is greater than equal to 0, that is x greater than equal to 1, and minus of x minus 1 when x minus 1 less than 0, that is x less than 1. See here, modulus of x is break at x is equal to 0 and modulus of x minus 1 is break at x is equal to 1. When we break the modulus function, where the value present under modulus is equal to 0. Now, using this logic, we can evaluate the definite integration of modulus function. For example, if we evaluate the integration of minus 2 to 2 mod of x minus 1 dx. First, consider this value x minus 1 is equal to 0. If x minus 1 is equal to 0, then x is equal to 1. So we break this interval minus 2 to 2 from minus 2 to 1 mod x minus 1 dx plus 1 to 2 mod x minus 1 dx. Now we have to check x minus 1 is positive or negative in the interval minus 2 to 1. To check the sign, put x is equal to minus 1 here. If x is equal to minus 1, then this value is negative. We can write this as minus 2 to 1 minus of x minus 1 dx plus, if we take here x is equal to 2, 2 minus 1 is 1 which is positive. So we can write 1 to 2 x minus 1 dx. So to know the sign of modulus function, put any value between these two intervals. If value is negative, then put minus sign. If the value is positive, then write that value. That is equal to integration of this is x minus x square by 2 from minus 2 to 1 plus x square by 2 minus x from 1 to 2. First put x is equal to 1. So this is equal to 1 minus 1 by 2 minus, next put x is equal to minus 2, that is minus 2 minus 4 by 2. Put x is equal to 2, 4 by 2 minus 2 minus 1 by 2 minus 1. On simplifying, we get this value is equal to 1 by 2 plus 4 plus 1 by 2, that is equal to 5. So value of this integration is equal to 5. This is the answer of this definite integral. Now we solve another problem. Question is evaluate 0 to 2 mod of 2x minus 1 dx. First we have to find out the point where we break the interval 0 to 2. For this we have to consider 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. If 2x minus 1 is equal to 0, then x is equal to half. So we can write this integration as 0 to half mod of 2x minus 1 dx plus half to 2 mod 2x minus 1 dx. For positive or negative, we have to put the value of 0 here. If we put x is equal to 0, then this is minus 1, negative. Therefore, we can write this is equal to 0 to half minus of 2x minus 1 or 1 minus 2x dx. If we put 2 here, then 4 minus 1 is positive. Therefore, we can write half to 2 2x minus 1 dx. Now we have to integrate. So this is equal to x minus x square 0 to half plus x square minus x half to 2. First we have to take x is equal to half. So this is half minus 1 by 4. If we take s is equal to 0, all are 0. If we take x is equal to 2, that is 4 minus 2 minus, if we take x is equal to half, this is 1 by 4 minus 1 by 2 equal to 1 by 4 plus 2, this is plus 1 by 4. So this is equal to 1 by 2 plus 2, 5 by 2. This is the answer of this definite integral. Now I am going to explain about the shortcut techniques, how we evaluate integration of linear modulus function without integrating. Question is integrate 0 to 2 mod 2x minus 1 dx. First find out the value where 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. At the point x is equal to half, this value is equal to 0. First find out the difference of these two. Difference of these two is minus half, then its square is 1 by 4. Next find out the difference of these two. This is equal to 3 by 2. Square of this is 9 by 4 divided by 2. So this is equal to 10 by 8, 5 by 4. Now here coefficient of x is 2, so multiply 2. Answer is 5 by 2. I want to explain this again. First find out the value where 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. 2x minus 1 is equal to 0 at x is equal to half. Write here half. Find out the square of difference of these two plus square of difference of these two. 1 by 4 plus 9 by 4, that is 10 by 4, whole divided by 2, that is 10 by 8, which is equal to 5 by 4. Next multiply the coefficient of x. Here coefficient of x is 2. So this is equal to 5 by 4 into 2, 5 by 2. This is the answer. In previous problem we already evaluated the integration of minus 2 to 2 mod of x minus 1 dx. What is the shortcut technique? When x minus 1 is equal to 0, if we take x is equal to 1. What is the difference of these two? Then its square 9. Difference of these two 1, its square by 2 into coefficient of x, so this is equal to 5. In first problem, by using the method of integration, we also know that answer of this question is 5. So this is the process how we directly, without integrating, evaluate the integration of modulus function where the function is linear. If we consider another one, 3x minus 1 mod of 3x minus 1 dx, integration from 0 to 1. Now find out the value where 3x minus 1 is equal to 0. 3x minus 1 is equal to 0 if we take x is equal to 1 by 3. Find out the square of difference of these two, that is 1 by 9, plus square of difference of these two, 4 by 9 divided by 2 whole into coefficient of x, that is 3. So this is equal to 5 by 9, 5 by 18 into 3. So answer is 5 by 6. So this is the technique how we evaluate the integration of modulus function without integrating. I think all of you understood the process how we evaluate definite integral of modulus function by using the process and by using the shortcut method. Next, we are going to solve important problem from book. Integration of minus 4 to 3 mod x square minus 4 dx. Similarly, first we consider x square minus 4 is equal to 0. If x square minus 4 is equal to 0, then x is equal to plus minus 2. Now, we have to break the interval minus 4 to 3 in minus 2 and 2. So, we can write this as minus 4 to minus 2 mod of x square minus 4 dx plus minus 2 to 2 mod of x square minus 4 dx plus 2 to 3 mod of x square minus 4 dx. For sign, now we have to put any number between minus 4 to minus 2 in place of x square minus 4. If we take x is equal to minus 4, then this is 16 minus 4 is equal to 12, which is positive. So we can write this is as minus 4 to minus 2 x square minus 4 dx. If we take x is equal to 2, then this is equal to 0. If we take x is equal to minus 2, then this is also 0. Now we take any number between minus 2 to 2. If we take x is equal to 0, then this is minus 4, negative. So we can write minus 2 to 2, 4 minus x square dx. Since this is negative, mod of x square minus 4 is equal to minus of x square minus 4, which can be written as 4 minus x square, plus 2 to 3. If we put x is equal to 3, then this is 9 minus 4, 5 positive. So x square minus 4 dx. Now on integrating, we get this is equal to integration of x square, x cube by 3 minus 4x minus 4 to minus 2 plus 4x minus x cube by 3 minus 2 to 2 plus x cube by 3 minus 4x 2 to 3. First put x is equal to minus 2, then put x is equal to minus 4. So this is equal to minus 8 by 3 plus 8 minus 64 by 3 plus 16. For this is equal to 8 minus 8 by 3 minus, if we put x is equal to minus 2, then this is minus 8 plus 8 by 3. Now take x is equal to 3, so this is equal to 27 by 3 minus 12 minus, put x is equal to 2, so this is equal to 8 by 3 minus 8. This is equal to 16 by 3 plus 16 by 3. Next this is plus 16 by 3. This is minus 16 by 3 minus plus 16 by 3. Next one is 9 minus 12 minus 3 plus 16 by 3. So this is equal to 80 by 3 minus 3. This is equal to 71 by 3. So this is the answer of this definite integral, which is 71 by 3. This is the answer. We cannot apply the shortcut technique here because this is a quadratic function. Next one is very much important for the board examination. Integration of minus 1 to 3 by 2 mod of x sin pi x dx. We have to consider x sin pi x is equal to 0. We know that multiplication of two number is 0. This implies x is equal to 0 or sin pi x is equal to 0. When sin pi x is 0, we know that sin x is 0 at n pi. So we can write pi x is equal to n pi where n belongs to z, or x is equal to n where n is an integer. Now we have to break the interval minus 1 to 3 by 2 in integer. So we can write this as minus 1 to 0 mod of x sin pi x dx. Next 0 to 1 mod x sin pi x dx plus 1 to 3 by 2 mod of x sin pi x dx. Next for sin, if we put x is equal to minus 1, then x sin pi x is 0. If we put x is equal to 0, then x sin pi x is also 0. Now we have to check any number between minus 1 to 0. If we take x is equal to minus half, that is minus half minus sin pi by 2, which is minus minus positive. So we can write this as minus 1 to 0 x sin pi x dx. Similarly, here we cannot take x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 1. If we take x is equal to half, then this is also positive. So we write 0 to 1 x sin pi x dx. If we take x is equal to 3 by 2, then this is 3 by 2 sin 3 pi by 2, which is negative. So we can write minus 1 to 3 by 2 x sin pi x dx. See here, in both the case integrand are same. This is from minus 1 to 0 and this is from 0 to 1. So we can write this as minus 1 to 1 integration of x sin pi x dx minus integration from 1 to 3 by 2 x sin pi x dx. In both the case integrand are same. Therefore we can write in both the case integrand are same. See here, in both the case integrand are same. Therefore we first evaluate the indefinite integral of x sin pi x dx. Here we use by parts rule. So this is equal to minus x by pi cos pi x plus 1 by pi square sin pi x plus c. This is the indefinite integral of x sin pi x dx. Now we have to find out the definite integral. So what is the value of I? So this is equal to minus x by pi cos pi x plus 1 by pi square sin pi x. Limit is minus 1 to 1 minus x by pi cos pi x plus 1 by pi square sin pi x, limit from 1 to 3 by 2. First we have to put x is equal to 1, then minus, put x is equal to minus 1. Similarly, in this way, first we put in place of x is equal to 3 by 2 and we put x is equal to 1 and we get the answer 3 by pi plus 1 by pi square. So this is the value of I, this indefinite integral. I think all of you understood the process how to evaluate definite integral of modulus function. Thank you.